So, it's not written over there. You guys have a test Tuesday, and it's on all of Unit 1. Unit 1 is huge. That's weird. We finally just finished topic 4. So before I give you any kind of review sheet, I want to ask you, what have we done since August? Yeah. That's not the answer to my question. The question was, what have we done? Power functions. Oh my goodness. Graphing what kind of things? Okay, so now conversations, they're getting specific. Properties of functions, you guys named a bunch and I can't write that fast. You said even, odd, neither? What else did you say? Discontinuities. Concavity.
X, Y, and Z. Oh.
What did you say? Inverse?
In behavior.
And behavior.
Oh.
Using limits to tell those end behaviors. What do we call the things that are allowed to go into a function? Domain. We didn't actually talk about it a lot because this is a hard question to answer for ones that you graph yourself. What are the things that come out? Range. Okay. What else? What did we just do? Simplifying and Chloe just said asymptotes, vertical and horizontal. Yep. So some of you might want to write this down, these ideas that are things that are going to be on the test, because some of you can't even like remember that. Anything else? It's been a long time. It's November. Sorry, Eric. Yep.
Like the less than one, like the x, the x one, the less than one.
So Sasha just said, oh, that power function stuff. If the power is greater than 1, between 0 and 1, or less than 1, quadrant 1 is going to look like that. Lucas, can you get a notebook out? Sorry, less than 0, yes. properties having to do with all of the things. There's a lot of stuff. And I have a review for you, it's in 2 pieces. It was for a logical reason that some of you are not gonna find logical, sorry. And the copier was a bit possessed, it's supposed to be stapled, it's not. Okay, did everybody get the first batch of the things? Sorry, they're supposed to be 2 pages, you guys did not get.
Oh wait, that's not.
It's stapled, but not.
Yeah, it's stapled without the staple going through both pages, yeah, that's always fun. All right. And Dylan, you
I don't know.
come in at lunch to take a quiz that everyone else had yesterday. Did anyone else miss yesterday's quiz? All right. So, please wait. The reason I didn't give these out quite so, like, right at the beginning is I didn't want you to just plow ahead. What I want you to do, by Monday, this whole thing should be done. There is yet another page, so it'll end up being 6 pages total. Today, I want you guys to do the things that are oldest in your mind, which even predates the power functions. The properties, well, properties of rational functions and their graphs. A bunch of you just named a bunch of them. Domain, range, intercepts, asymptotes. So, we did not name these by page numbers, we named them by sections and topics. So topic 2, power functions, we're not gonna do that one today. Open up the sheet, look inside, hopefully yours is actually stapled. Topic 3, is that on the very back? Okay, the back of the first page. Topic 3, 1 through 6. I am gonna check that you are done all 6 tomorrow. In class today, I would like you guys to work on 4, 5, and 6, and this is the page that I still need to hand out, because we wanted to give you a space to do the graphs, and we didn't want you to have to flip back and forth from where the question was to this. So, I'm gonna give you this graph paper, there's another section of questions on the back. But 4, 5, and 6, I would like you guys to work on them in your groups. And I'll give you 25 minutes. And then I will tell you in your group, pick one of 4, 5, and 6 to put up on the boards somewhere with all of the properties listed out. All right? Got an idea what we're doing?
Like, I count so far.
That's not equal to machines. That's not. Wait, can't it only be 3 and?
Wait, so what are we doing?
Yeah.
Is it? 4, 5, and 6 are now 7 because we're after. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Nice.
So you just have 3 different profiles.
No. That's not me. No, I'm not.
Why are you gonna hold before you name it? Oh, I thought it was talking about the main. I was like, bro, wait.
No, I was talking about force.
I thought it was
I think it's the other one, because this is like solves it. And she means more time. So what is the goal of this is be, 8. So 0, 8. No, infinity. Negative infinity. How about 8?
We're doing 4.
Who's still missing?
Oh.
But I'm gonna still write it down because.
Yeah.
So this one is plus 2 minus 5.
Okay, did everyone get the 2-page packet, whether it's tabled or not, and then 1 more page? Okay, yes, Chloe, what's up?
So, X plus could you use the whole sheet as cross out this one?
So, as a group, what do you do? So, notice it, move back to the top.
Yeah, there's a.
X value of the whole.
Because
Maybe
plus, no, it's plus 3. It goes X plus 3 plus a half.
No way, it
But
goes
then.
negative.
No, because I think 4, 5, and 6 are like oh, this is the
And then don't you plug that in, right?
Oh, to get the Y.
Those words.
Which 4, 5, and 6 are
Okay, so, topic 3. Topic 3.
So there's no
There's
vertical.
6 things that we're asking you to tell me all the properties. There's specifically 4 of them that you want to
How do you get vertical?
Just 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, we know. This is a lot of it. So that would be yes. Y equals 0.
Oh, and we written up midnight, so not the most polished instructions. Those numbers would be good.
Horizontal should be 5. No, 1 is 5, right?
Oh, there's a lot of heading.
Oh. Wait, so then what is the vertical?
Vertical's 3, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
So for the horizontal asymptote, do I use the leftovers or do I just? Oh wait, no, yeah.
So guys, when finding horizontal asymptotes and you had to reduce something, do we use the original function, the leftovers, or does it not matter? Doesn't matter. Sam doesn't even know what I'm talking about.
I like started listening like when you were like halfway through.
Alright, Dylan, how does number 4?
So none for.
4 squared.
5, x plus 3. Or either x plus 3, x plus 2. And if it doesn't,
Yeah.
because the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
matrix is am I wrong?
Where's the Y part?
Find the flow, you have to make the white one. The way
Just at 5.
No. This is the one that,
Because for
okay,
the
the
like, you
leftover.
make the y zero, so the y
But
would be
that's
zero.
how you're
because
gonna-
So I know what you're saying, but it doesn't matter because it's white.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah. To find the horizontal asymptote, do you take the original thing, or do you use the leftovers? The leftovers,
That's how math works.
Yes, it is, no.
Ask her, you should ask her.
hold on. This is the leftovers. Either one of them. Is it top heavy, bottom heavy, or
Unless I'm like,
bottom heavy? So what's the horizontal asymptote?
Wait, 0, 15 over -9.
zero squares.
Because you have to write the x.
So whether you use the reduced one or not, either way, it's bottom heavy, so it's going to
Zero,
be
into
yeah.
Okay, that's the X. White plus three, so that's the X. Just double like that.
I don't think so. I mean, you could, but I don't know if it works out. So don't you just put this in?
I can make it cross the horizontal asymptote. Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, no, I know.
So, it probably is up square, however, I make it cross so much that it's a big dark blotch.
Wait, is that the
And
wires that people
asymptotes, horizontal asymptotes are, the end of time, which has one line. Does that mean, like, in your wild, crazy teenage years, you can't be like a little crazy across the asymptote? At the end of time,
Both
you're
of
gonna
them
tell
use 0 and you're black.
But you didn't have to be like crazy teenage years, let me show you.
So I can plug in the 0. The y, I don't know.
Was it the other way around?
Believe it or not, that was math related, the Lamborghini speedometer.
Are we finding that
Is
one?
it 15 over?
Yeah.
So we just plug 0,
Is it number 9? Because
like 2 on the y, this one, so like equals 2.
Yeah, we go with the
So, Jackson, looking at this graph,
zero.
y equals 0 looks
Zero
like it's.
times 2 is 0. Or am I not?
Yeah, no, I
Like it crosses so much, it's like, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right, you're right, you're right. You're right.
Oh, no, never mind, yeah.
Yeah, so it's number 9, which is negative 5 over 3.
Oh, you're right. Same thing.
Hang on.
What was your question?
And we got that.
Wait, 0.
How do you look at the? It has to be top.
I understand we just
Yeah, there has to be no.
like set everything equals to 0 to this one, and then you solve it.
Sorry, Chloe.
Now I know how you got it.
Okay, for the same asymptote, okay, it's like x squared, but.
Why is that? You said that.
Okay. When you have
Are we
set-
It says 4, 5,
There,
6.
why?
Yes, you can.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh, it has
Not a big place.
I guess you can calculate myself.
You can answer your own question.
Oh, yeah.
So for
It's just.
x,
So we would have like a 5.
X
We have to graph this.
intercept, you plug in y.
and so where
Take out.
This graph of points we know. We know the asymptotes. And we know one of the intercepts is negative 3, 0.
Y is equals 0 should be negative. Let's say we have. We have to apply your. Wait, what was the Y value? X intercept, maybe.
So this would be negative 5 over 6.
Oh, I forgot to write.
0.
I forgot to write the X, yeah, I forgot to write the X. So I got 0. What was the 9?
zero plus one. You can't plug in. You can't plug in zero.
Well, negative 5 hertz is just like, it's like one is negative 166.
Bro, this graph is crazy. Those are the only 2 points we have. Well, we have a whole lot.
I'm like 90% sure that the graph thing is like,
That is so weird. I don't know. I think we do it. This graph is like,
I'm pretty sure.
why does it look like this?
Pretty sure it looks like this.
See, that would be nice if now we have a math for my screen take off like that. This doesn't make sense. Unless it goes like this.
We're waiting on
Like if X goes like
Yeah.
that's what we have to do.
That's very wide. So you have to do set equals zero, getting equation.
Is that because? Yeah. So there's.
Yeah, so he definitely does something wrong. Because math ain't math.
I agree with this.
All the.
No, just actual math.
Yes, all the.
How is there a point for the thing? Okay, but there's no way there's an X on our side. Because if the, I think you're kind of right. Because how are you supposed to graph it? That's like 1, 0, graph. Be hitting zero. How does it pass a point that is?
I think it would just be a whole way the X intersect would be, but it's not the problem. I say
Yes, it's true, it's still here, so it crosses it here. This isn't, I'm pretty sure this isn't what this looks like because if the hole wasn't there, this would look like that.
You know what, Rue? It is a how is it? I'm just gonna.
It's just like fucking.
It is what it is. If it doesn't, well, man.
I don't think you
Backward, yeah. That's what's the problem to me. If it's not right, then our point's not right.
It's negative.
What we grabbed after we did the other two problems. Sounds like a great idea. My brain puts them up. Graph as X. 1 to 5. No, it's top end.
Okay. Guys, does every graph have to have every attribute? Like, does everything have a hole? No? Oh, no. Do they all have to have a roll
X cannot. X cannot.
So maybe they don't have a slant asymptote, or maybe like, yeah. Okay, well. Let's talk about horizontal. Okay. Okay, top heavy, bottom heavy. So the front table says bottom heavy. The horizontal is like, what are the horizontal?
Oh, 10. I'm not real.
Have one. So it has a slant.
And fraction of the bottom, yeah, x and right. Yeah, so x minus 10 factors. So factor at x equals 10 or y.
How do we find X minus 10?
Working on your answers first.
If the test is no math,
X intercept is when Y. Why am I pointing to F of X? Well, F of X is another equal to Y. So, but you just said.
So it was 5 million.
Wait, how do you find the vertical isotope?
I don't really know. I put on my notebook that's just where it came from. It's like where one of the main says it's like that's what I
So there's no asymptotes.
for the first one I put up the vertical was x equals 3 and x equals negative 3. I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, no, that's
There
right.
is a slant.
Thinking thing is not working for me right now.
So you have to do like, let's do x,
My slight asymptote just disappeared.
If we were tested on only this, I would use it every time. I'm so nice for no reason. Okay. It's the, yeah, that doesn't work, because it's never gonna factor out, because x equals 2. You can't do 2 after x squared, that won't work. You have to factor it first. Yeah. Wait, can we use the factor?
You're divided.
So one is the x bar, and then plug it into
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where this
like, okay, I put one, and then I put one, so 5,
Okay, so.
He doesn't want to divide. He's scared of long division. He's scared of long division.
For this one, if we have to do it like on this base form, or can we factor it out then do it?
negative 1 is like
I mean, wait,
about how
you
many
can
times
factor that out
x plus
to x minus
So it's
7.
like 1 comma
2.
Oh yeah, you can factor out the x percent.
So I can do that.
Yeah, you can factor out
That's not, I love that number.
I'm just gonna try getting all the information down
It's
first.
good to see, like, how we're
And
smart
then
enough.
graphing the, like after putting down the information. The next one should be
Tap out.
10.
So is it? X minus 10.
No, because when you put it,
X minus 10.
So the leftovers,
Okay, now. See, this might be hard. Okay.
for the x-axis or domains or denominator. So it's like 1.5.
Interesting. Maybe I should know some of the other equations. Can we just cross out x minus 10? We can reduce the x minus 10. Yeah, so that's like what? 2 and x minus 10. And you do it by x.
Okay, guys, you have 4 minutes, and then I want some graphs to go up on the board.
Wait, I think I have
Very
that
little
one.
space. Yes, Sam.
Oh, I feel like I had a ton. I don't remember how to do like the vertical.
Negative.
Yeah, like I
Up to
honestly
three
like
and
the
up to
answer, I just don't know how.
Wouldn't that be 5?
No, it's minus 3 because it's
So we should change it.
No, it's 3. Minus 6.
And rather than asking you, I'm gonna just snapshot.
That's a shame weird.
Five over x minus
4? I think I'm
That's the x
The y is separate.
I was doing 6.
For, okay, so there's a hole that.
It doesn't have to
It's
be
probably
zero.
not a negative, it's probably just a normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put it on.
Then that counts.
Yeah.
Because if plus 3 cancel out.
Sup, Cavoni?
So that's negative 3 for her.
Is the pass back? Okay.
So that horizontal would be the y or the
Wait, there's no asymptote, so is it just infinity?
Yeah.
Or negative
Okay.
infinity? There's no asymptote. I think it's infinity.
It's like, they're like 5 million
Or these, there's no any asymptote.
Like,
It's just
oh,
at
there's
the equals zero.
Yeah.
There's no asymptote. This is gonna be nice.
And then I also use the
This is gonna be nice and
Oh, only when it's equal, that's when they
Well, now.
There's a snare.
So the end behaviors is
Plug in points, I guess.
Yeah. Plug in points. This is where you get it right.
Connect the dots.
This is where you get it right.
Connect the dots.
That makes sense. We can
Okay.
do the fact one first. So,
Goes for infinity when there's
for both of them.
Zero?
And do you get negative 3?
Zero, equals zero, equals zero. So it's not equal to one. Which is, 35 over 10. Bro, what am I doing? I'm not ready. Bro.
Okay, guys, so a number of people are like, wow, this is just too old, I have no idea. So if you are working well on 4, 5, and 6, by all means, please do that, but I will go over how to do number 4. And the first thing that I saw, guys, by all means, keep working with your group, but I'd like to be able to be heard. So a lot of people said the first thing, we need to factor this. So up top, 5 comes out of everybody, and I'm left with x plus 3 on the bottom, or on the top. And Eric said the bottom is perfect squares minus perfect square, so he said that factors this way. And very first thing, is that how do I identify what the domain is?
Well, I mean, I did it the unfactored way when I would just plug in 3 or like negative 3 to make it equal to the minus 9.
Okay, so what's the domain?
It's negative infinity to negative 3, and then and negative 3 to 3, and 3 to infinity.
Okay, so we identify the domain by saying, look at the denominator now that it's factored, or other funny business. Where does that equal 0? And we need to remove those. And some of you on the quiz related to this jumbled these numbers up. You made this a positive 3 and put the negative 3 over there. So if you told me this, that's wrong. Because you're saying from negative infinity all the way to 3, include that, but open bracket on the 3. And then here you said from negative 3, open bracket, to positive infinity. You just said, I'm including everybody. So it matters that you get them in order. All right, so Seth got the domain right? Cool. Chloe, what did you guys say the hole was for this one? Do we have a hole? Chloe?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, wait.
For
Yeah,
number
what was
4.
that? Negative 3 and then negative 5, 6.
So why did we know that there was a hole at -3? That's where these guys matched. How did she get the y value? Well, she took the leftovers, reduced, and then said, this x value of -3, I'm gonna plug it in. 5 over -6, that's the coordinate of the hole. So right here, we don't give you axes, so you need to put them in. So right away, there, I have a coordinate of a hole. Quinn, do I have any vertical asymptotes on this?
Yes, x equals 3.
Okay. How come I don't have one at x equals -3? Because x equals -3 is also a factor that's in the denominator, but it's already been reduced. It's already gone. Looking at the leftovers, x equals +3, vertical asymptote. X equals +3. Horizontal asymptote, we don't have one. Adar says y equals 0 because it's bottom heavy. Okay, do I have a slant asymptote, Lucas? Why not? Because it's bottom heavy. If you have a horizontal, you cannot have a slant. If you have a slant, you cannot have a horizontal. Left hand behavior. Jackson.
0.
So in limit notation,
Whereas x approaches negative infinity, x equals 0.
so Adar did the work for us for this. Our end behaviors are wherever our horizontal asymptotes go. If it's a slant, then we gotta be like, oh, which way is it slanting? X-intercepts, Mandy, how do I find an x-intercept?
If you want to find the x-intercept, you make the y equals 0 and the y-intercept.
Okay, do I take the original function or the leftovers? Leftovers, perfect. So when is 5 over x minus 3 equal to 0? Out there, when does 5 over x minus 3 equal 0? Cross multiply. When does 5 equal 0?
0.
It doesn't. When does 5 equal 0? Last I checked, the numbers don't work that way. Okay. Federico, how do I find y-intercept? Plug in 0 for the x values. To the original, to the leftovers, or does it not matter? It does not matter. So the x value is 0. And the y value, looking at this one, because it's reduced and stuff, -5/3. Is 5/3 bigger than 1, less than 1, bigger than 2, bigger than 1, bigger than 2? No. And it's -5/3. So I'm gonna go down to 2, a little bit short of 2, and it hits that. So when we did these in class, I asked you guys to graph these and have 2 coordinates correct on each branch. So these dots, I have 2 coordinates here. And the function needs to approach the asymptotes. Go through the hole in the y-intercept. Alexia, is that all there is to it, or do I have to graph more stuff? Okay, what x values did you plug in? Okay. 4, 2, 6, and 5. I already have this one graphed. putting in a 2 is a great idea, but I got 2 coordinates, I'm at the minimum criteria, I'm not doing it. Okay, putting in the 4, I'm gonna put the 4 into the leftovers. 5 over 4 minus 3. 5 over 1 is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it hits that, so I'm gonna close the dot. Putting in 6. 5 over 6 minus 3. 5/3. Bigger than 1, less than 1, bigger than 2. About 1 in the smudge. Yeah? Yes.
Does it matter if you plug it into the original one or the?
No, but if you use the original one, the numbers are bigger.
Yeah.
So I use the leftovers. So, guys, by tomorrow, please continue working. By tomorrow, you should have the other 2 graphs done and all the properties of the questions 1 through 3 also done. So that's it. Okay, question 5, having the slant asymptote.
Yeah, I'll
If anyone is comfortable with showing slant asymptote, can you show us how to do that with number 5? Anybody want to do that for us up here? No? You wanna try it? You gotta show work for it. Okay, sorry, what was your question?
I've been sacrificed on all of your things.
You know, I could have done it.
Yeah, so it becomes a straight line with a slope of a half and a wider so that -7 halves. That's funny thing.
I was so